Alright, next on the list is the 1000 day Goku. You get him for having a total, not straight, total logins of 1000 days. So you are playing the game for going on 3 years. So what is that? About maybe 2.5 years, I think, give or take. I don't know when he came out exactly. But yeah, he doesn't have a banner. Well, technically there was a banner. It was a ticket banner, but we all know how ticket banners go.
Yeah, but you don't really get him from the banner.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, if you've been playing for Dokkan for 100 days total, not cumulative,
1000,
but total, yeah, 1000, you would get the Strength Goku, which gives all types P+3 HP attack defense 100%.
That's amazing.
So by far, he's the best leader for all types.
Yeah. He also heals from his passive. I don't know how much or what it is, but he does heal.
He heals up 7,777 per orb, and his attack and defense do raise up too.
Wow.
Per orb. So
he's a nuking healer.
He's a nuker and a healer. He's a really good unit, to be honest, but I don't know.
Yeah.
If you guys want to run a full LR team,
that's your option. Yep. Right. So next on the list is we're gonna combine. Yeah, like I said, we might combine a mode and cards into this. So we are for this one Super Battle Road and the physical LR Kid Gohan. So
which actually came out about the time AP got LR Goku.
Yep.
So basically, what LR physical Gohan, Kid Gohan, he does all types P+3 HP attack and defense 77%. So he's basically the free to play, but at the same time, it is really hard to get. Would you like to explain Super Battle Road?
I don't know exactly like how to get each one per se, but I know you have to be. All right, so there's 10 total stages.
Like stages.
Yeah.
One event.
1 super per type and 1 extreme per type. So you pretty much have to take in only that type. You can't run a category leader. Well, you can, but it would have to be all of one type, which is where physical Super Vegeta would come in, because there are a lot of really good physical units that fall underneath his category that can help. But it's like really tedious and annoying to do,
yeah,
because
the event is very difficult. You basically fight, I believe, 4 or 5 units.
2 to 5.
No, I mean like for each battle, like not inside the battle.
Oh.
I believe it is 4. It could be 5. But basically, what you do want to do is, if you're in a battle that has like 5 people in it, that's pretty much the best you can do, because their health gets divided into units.
Yeah.
So,
the unit in the farthest back on up top is
health.
Yep.
So, and also you would want it to get a Doki mode on the last fight,
Or
but
second to last.
most people get the second last.
Yeah.
So basically, if you're going onto the event for Stream AGL, you would use Super Tech.
Yeah. You can only
go
use
up against
Super Tech. Yeah.
And you could only use Super Tech card.
Yeah. It's
So-
not really a fun event, honestly. Like, you fight like all the N's and R's that you've been summoning over the years and trashing them, and now they're coming back with a vengeance, and they can do about 150,000 damage even though you have type advantage on a super.
It shows us that it's type advantage, but it's really a nuke den.
Yeah, it's not a fun event. But yeah, honestly, that LR Kid Gohan is more for like a trophy, like, hey, I just sat here depressed for a long ass time, and this is what I have to show for it.
and Super Battle Road does come back every weekend.
So for us in the US, Fridays and Saturdays, because JP's one day ahead, for those that may be on the other side of the world, Saturdays and Sundays.
Yeah. So there's not really a banner for him, so we can't really say for rating to
But
summon.
if you want us to rate the event, 0.
Yeah, I would go with 0. If you guys, even for those who roll out and pull multiple cards, they even have.
Yeah. If you want to know like what we're talking about, go to someone like Nanogenics or Rhyme Style. Mostly Rhyme Style.
Yeah, you
he
would
has a
see
lot
how
of
bad
videos.
it is.
Yeah. It's not good.
People even started calling it
Super Rage mode.
Yeah.
Moving on from that depression, the next LR, which you can get, which has now replaced the Piccolo in the World Tournament, but Piccolo has been moved down into the GSSR Summon banner, LR, Tien, and Chaozu. I don't know anything about these guys. Vaz, you got them pulled up?
Yeah, I do. So, basically, he's all types, attack and defense, 100% up. So you would not run him for a leader. If he was HP and attack, maybe, but he doesn't really give E.
Yeah.
So it is a Tien and Chaozu card. He is an AGL unit. You can get him from the World Tournament, like what Sly said. And yeah, he will replace LR Piccolo. So if you guys haven't LR'd him yet, LR Piccolo, you should do it.
Yeah.
And to be honest, he's not really the best unit, but just to have him is probably what I would do. So if you guys want to do him on the local, since you will have to get top 10.
Top 100. Top 10 is I've only been saying top
100 now?
Yeah, top 10 I've only been saying for myself because I still have to LR my Piccolo on global. But the LRs that you get from local are top 100.
Top 100.
Yep.
Right.
And I believe it takes 70 medals. Like once you TUR them to LR them.
Yeah, so if you already not 100%ed, but if you already got Piccolo to LR, then you should save your medals for this guy. But if you guys are having trouble with the local, don't mind it too much, but if you're able to be able to get the card, just be happy that you have one, because he's not really the best unit.
Yeah, he's a trophy, honestly.
Yeah, I would probably just have him just there at LR right away, and then probably every now and then I would get his SA up.
Yeah, I mean, you can farm his SA, but I really want to push it too far.
AGL TN
yeah.
event or Super Strike.
Yep. So moving on, we're coming down to the nitty gritty of this list. Taunt Beyond. There are 2 cards for him, an agility one. The agility one is him turning into Hirudegan at 30%. I believe that is guaranteed to happen, but only once. Yeah. And then there's a tech one that I really don't know much about.
Alright, so basically what he does, he is the Giants category. So anyone who can turn into Grade 8 or Giant, so like Bergamo, Grade 8 Goku, the Strength one, Saiyan 3, and then of course himself. They will get Ki plus 3, HP, attack, and defense 150, and then it doesn't really show me. It shows me. Oh yeah, and I think they get an extra turn as being a Grade 8 or a like Bergamo, how he goes big. I'm not too sure. I don't think Beerus will tech.
He just has his Fury mode.
Yeah, because I don't think that's really a unit who turns big.
No, he does not count.
Yeah, so it's just those guys, and he's a pretty good unit, but the category isn't really that amazing because the units who turn Grade 8 aren't really that good at hitting. But basically on his banner, it's not that good of a banner. Actually, there is an SR. I don't remember how to say his name. No, not him. He's the intelligent one. The strength.
Oh, you mean like that old dude? I don't remember his name either.
It starts with like it has like 3 letters in it, but he's actually
like Hoy or something. I think.
Yeah, he's actually a pretty decent SR for extreme strength. I'm pretty sure he can also stun or lower attack too. I believe.
I don't look into SRs much, honestly.
Yeah, I actually seen D3 use it, so he was pretty clutch for Super Battle Road. But the other Tapion, there's actually 3. The other Tapion that you can summon is Tech one. He can also Dokkan, and he's pretty good on a Super Tech team. So yeah, there's that. And then there's a physical one that you can grind on the first stage on the Hirudegan. But yeah, I don't know if Sly mentioned it. I forgot it already. But the AGO one, when he turns into a giant, it's Hirudegan.
Yes. I believe it's 30% HP and it's guaranteed once per fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. He also dodges a lot, but I'm sitting there like... Yeah. Hirudegan also dodges a lot, but then if you think about it, it's like, why would you need to dodge because you're already not taking damage in your form? But you do you.
Yeah, so he's an okay unit.
Yeah. There was a banner for him. It was GSSR. It came out during Christmas for JP.
Yeah.
I don't remember what else was on the banner exactly.
Yeah,
but,
it was some other units that you don't really care about, to be honest. But yeah, the only prize would probably be the AGO and Tech Tapion.
In terms of featured, because now we're moving into the biggest prize of that banner, LR3. Well, LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
Yes, he is a part of this banner. Pretty sure, right?
He is. He's just not featured. He came out with this banner.
He came out with this banner. A lot of people put so many stones in.
Hashtag Nano got him on a single, lucky bastard.
Yeah. And poor Ron.
Love you, Tyler. But he is the tech leader for super types for the new meta. He is super type. Super Tech, Key plus 4, I believe it's HP Tech and Defense 100%, sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
And then Extreme Tech, Key plus 2, HP Tech, Defense 70%.
So it looks like Goten and Trunks only care about the villains.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. No, was it them? No, I'm thinking of Bardock. Okay, I'm sorry. Ignore me.
Yeah. Yeah, so... he is basically the hardest hitting unit in the game, pretty sure, under the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock category.
Yep.
An amazing unit. Pull him, throw him onto your team right away. He is amazing.
Yeah, also, he is also super easily farmable. Epic Showdown, where you get the R Gokus, granted they are 1%, but people have SA10'd him in 100 farmed up of him. I'm not going to do that. I don't have that kind of patience, but I'll figure it out some way or another to farm it. I might
also,
do that.
If you guys pull any base form Gokus, you could also put that into him, like the Strength Spirit Bomb Goku.
Yeah, that's what I'll probably use, because when you UR him, he becomes 100% guaranteed to raise the SA attack.
Yes. I think it's 50% when he's just an SSR though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also the art, when you guys pull him, it is the Strength Goku from the Super Vegito event.
Not the physical, not the new physical one, the old agility one.
AGO.
Yes.
Actually, he is on the physical one.
Oh, he is. Oh, so yeah, just the Vegito event in general for the part where you have to get the medals to Dokkan.
Yeah, so for the banner, I'd say probably 8. Just because there is an LR in there too, but at the same time,
7.5.
I would like to have the Tapion just because he was a unit that a lot of people has wanted for a long time.
Yeah.
And there is some units that I don't have, so it would be fun to get.
Yeah. Getting the LR3 Goku would still probably be your better choice on the tech banner, honestly.
Yeah. any LR will be mostly better on
unless it's their featured
type
banner, maybe.
Unless they're featured.
But again, that's fake featured, buried underneath like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of SSRs. Even though there probably aren't that many SSRs, but you get the point. Alright, and now to wrap up this video and the list. The men, the myths, the legends. Tech, Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. And Strength, Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black. Who have once again, upon their release, broken the game yet again. Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. As long as you have one of each super type on your team, Ki +3, HP attack and defense plus 120%. Same for Rose, but for extreme types.
Yeah, so basically if you have, like, of course Vegito Blue is tech, so you do not need to worry about that much, and Rose is strength. But for the super team, you will need one AGL, one tech, one int, one strength, and one physical to get the full ki boost and the stat boost for it.
Correct.
And the same thing for Rose. So yeah, they're really amazing units. Vegito Blue does have additionals, like physical one,
but no counters.
And no counters, and he gets stronger when he attacks, right?
Yep, he has the Kaioken mechanics. Any attack. Any attack.
Yeah, so he does get raised up by 15%, shows on his passive.
Yep.
And so he goes up to 150%.
Yep. And even if the enemy does dodge Janemba and Harudagon, it will still raise. We were actually discussing that earlier, and I tested that. Same for physical Super Vegito as well.
Yeah, for his super attack buff.
Yep. For Vegito Blue, sadly he does not have Prepare for Battle, but that man does not need it because you can still do Over in a Flash and still dominate basically the entire game, because he himself will probably destroy everything in his path.
Yeah, both teams are amazing if you have really good units too. For Rose, he does give himself 120% up, well, and he does have the Agility Rose passive, giving the Ki +3 to all extreme types. So he's a good unit too, trust me. So when you guys pull for this, they did come in a dual Dokkan Fest.
Just like they did before, one is super, one is extreme.
Yeah, and they had it where you like...
Buy 3, get 1 3.
Yeah, buy 3, get 1 3, or is it...
Buy 3, get 1 for free.
Yeah, get 1 for free, so... At least on JP, the super banner wasn't really that good in rates for me. But...
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure the Rose banner was much better for me. But
yeah.
Either ways, on Vegito's Blue banner is of course Vegito Blue. It has Ultimate Gohan, the category leader, Super Saiyan 3 Physical Gotenk, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Tech Beerus, Super Saiyan 3 Agility Goku, and it does have a brand new Super Saiyan Trunks, the Rage. And he is an STR, and he can tank, I'm pretty sure.
He is a very good tanker. Once I get him on Global, I will replace that GT Super Saiyan Trunks because
he is a really good unit on that, and he's a really good unit for Super Battle.
Yep. So for him, just real quick, even though we really didn't discuss paths, but for the Vegito and the Trunks, because they are strength and tech, they can have 20 crit and 6 additionals. You actually want to balance them out because of how they are. With Vegito Blue, you actually want to primarily prioritize additionals because of his passive, and with Trunks, because again his passive for tanking, you want to get that to a balance of 15 additionals and 11 crits. Probably same for Rose. I don't know how Rose works. Maybe you could actually do 6.
I feel like it would be better for more crits for Rose.
Yeah, you could probably do 9-17, maybe 12-14, but primarily crit on Rose.
Yeah, so on the Rose banner, you can get a brand new Intelligence Zamasu, Hudokins, and he's a pretty good unit on that team too for your int.
If you need a
Rose,
linking buddy.
yeah. Physical Omega Shenron, the category lead for Shadow Dragons. Super Saiyan 3 Broly, Tech, Final Form Cooler, Physical Goku Black, Agility
Physical
Super,
Final Form Cooler.
yeah, and Agility Super 17.
Did you
I said
mention?
Goku Black.
Okay, I'm just making sure. So yeah, his banner's not that bad either. I don't think Merge was on there. No, Merge.
No.
No. Okay, so yeah, both banners still really good. Both leaders obviously very good. You know, game breaking once again. What can you do with these two? But yeah, pretty much overall, Global's got a lot of things coming, a lot of good things coming up. Again, all this stuff that we mentioned for what is on their banners is subject to change, as we have now seen after the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Physical Omega Shenron came out. They just started changing
their banners
all
have
their
changed.
banners. Actually, I think 17 was the same, but after that, everything just started to change.
I do want to mention for Super Saiyan 3 Broly, he could come out along with Frieza, just because it will probably be easier for them, and they will probably make more money if you think about it, since I don't think anyone would want to pull Broly just by himself.
Yeah.
And
He didn't do very well in JP.
yeah, and also I want to also talk about the Tournament of Power event. There is a free-to-play Ultra Instinct Goku that you can farm. Most likely that event will come out when Angel Golden Frieza comes out.
So yeah, if by any chance they were actually close in the order of things to be released, we kind of almost did, because Tapion, LR3, and Vegeta were actually all in unison like that. Broly, Frieza, SV, and Kefla. Well, SV and Kefla were the same, and so was Bardock. But I don't know if SV came first or if Frieza came first. I think Frieza did. And okay, so yeah, so after Kefla and before Tapion, we're not really... Well, actually, I'm sorry, after Bardock and before Tapion, like, in there, I don't think we're exactly 100%, but we kind of have, like, the idea of when they came out. So, we have that, but again, all this is subject to change on Global, because I have now been changing a few things around. But the featured units that we mentioned, they will all be in their respective banners. Well, can't speak for the non-featured LRs, but they will be in their respective type banners.
The cards that are not Dokkan exclusive.
Yep.
And also, Angel Golden Frieza is also farmable on that Tournament of Power.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Alright, so that pretty much concludes the video for today. Vaz, thank you so much for joining me and doing this with me, because it was fun. Plus, we were also just sitting here talking about random Dokkan stuff anyway to begin with, so I'm like, you know what, screw it, let's just make a video.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Alright, then.
Vaz, anything you want to shout out, social media and any of that jazz?
Not really.
Nah, you'll probably just send it all to me and I'll just link it all in the description area of the video. If you guys want to find his YouTube and all that jazz down there, my stuff will also be down there in the description, including my Twitch, which I am now enjoying a hell of a lot more because I got stuff to do finally. So yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching, and we will see you all in the next one. Ciao.
Peace.